doesn't like capture what we experience on the ground. Whereas Shashwat was saying, this is a picture from yesterday. So if you look at Kolkata, it was around 36, 30, around say 30, 39 sort of a thing that's showing, right? So the picture that Shashwat took yesterday, as you can see, the temperature is reaching as high as 51, right? When you talk about like in microclimate. This is another picture that we took in Chennai, and as you can see, when the temperature was above 35 degrees, what we experience on the ground is much higher, right? When you have like the green cover, normally the temperature goes up by about 10 degrees Celsius, right? So what I'm trying to show is that what we outputs for two scenarios, two IPC scenarios. One is SSP1, shared socioeconomic pathways. SSP2, shared socioeconomic pathway 2 under 4.5 RCP scenario, and shared socioeconomic pathway 5 under 8.5 RCP scenario. So in general, you can say SSP 245 is the mid emission scenario. SSP 585 is the high emission scenario. And in general, we say SSP 245 is the middle of the pathway. SSP 585 is the fossil fuel development pathway, right? So we took one average one, and we took the extreme one, and then we produced we created the projection for near term. 2021 to 2040. I mean, when you started actually 21, right now we are already 26, right? So if you think about it, so basically it's sort of like what we're experiencing now, right? Because we also thought that if we are going to actually produce this result, give the results to to the public, and we should give the scenarios which we are going to experience in the near future instead of trying to think about what's coming up in 2100, right?
Decades and centuries, and we talk on those terms. But this report talks about something that is immediate and something that we are facing right now. Till 2040 is a kind of time frame that we are talking about, and you can validate the data that is there very much with what you are feeling right now. The second most important thing is it talks about the geography of India in a very granular manner. So the data that you see here is, again, there are many great researchers and scientists who have got out very interesting report, starting from IPCC and all down to different institutes. But you don't see this kind of granularity in terms of what is going to be the impact on, say, Ernakulam, or for that matter when we talk about Mumbai or we talk about Kolkata. So these kind of impacts bring that immediate resonance with the people and the kind of thing. What is going to happen? The Arctic ice will melt and it will result in sea water level rise and possibly the extinction of the polar bears. That is great, and we all should be very concerned about that. But beyond that, what is going to happen now and here is what is very crucial. So this report kind of brings that aspect to it. What Shantanu touched upon are very important aspects. One is, of course, the extreme weather events that you're seeing.
So today, in Kolkata, we released our climate projections for the Indian coastal region for 2021 to 2040. That we are releasing as part of our climate projection initiative and also as part of our climate data democracy initiative. So here in Kolkata, we wanted to come in here because Kolkata is a coastal city. And if I want to summarize how the Kolkata's projections are going to look like, so Kolkata is going to see a increasing mean temperature of 27.6 degrees Celsius for this period, which is going to be 1.67 degrees Celsius increase from our baseline period of 1960s. And daily maximum temperature is projected to reach 32.45 degrees Celsius on an average for this 20-year period, which is going to be an increase of 2.2 degrees Celsius from the 60s baseline period, right? So maximum summer temperature is projected to reach 41 degrees Celsius, this is going to be an increase of 2.3 degrees Celsius from our baseline, and the minimum winter temperature is also going to increase by 2.5 degrees Celsius from our baseline period, right? When it comes to rainfall, so annual rainfall is going to have 331 millimeter increase from the baseline period of 60s, which is going to be about 1631 millimeter, and the southwest monsoon is going to see an increase of 279 from the baseline period, and northeast monsoon is also actually going to see an increase by about 100 millimeter from the baseline period. So now it comes to humidity and heat stress, which probably makes a lot more sense for Kolkata. So annual relative humidity is projected to reach 70.2%, about 8.6% increase, and relative humidity during summer is projected to reach 85.6%, which is again about 6% increase. Summer without temperatures. Without temperature is a condition of thermal discomfort, right? So that advanced temperature is projected to reach 23.3 degrees Celsius. It's an increase of about 2 degrees Celsius compared to the 60s period. And then extreme events are also going to increase. For example, the maximum temperature exceeding 40 degrees Celsius, the number, right? So those days are going to reach, are projected to reach about 7.5 days per year, right? It will be about 12 days per year increase from the 60s period. So basically, hot days are going to increase, and 5-day precipitation per period is projected to reach 160 southwest monsoon, the maximum 5-day precipitation is projected to reach 153 and very heavy rainfall days, basically more than 20 uh, precipitation days during the southwest monsoon are projected to reach 22 days per year, about 9 days per year increase, and during the northeast monsoon, these are projected to be 2.5 days per year, is about 2.4 days per year. So that's about it. Thank you very much.